Hi, Len Haggerty here at New Generation Lacrosse, and I just wanted to talk to you today a little bit about a couple of the things that are been talking to other players and coaches about, and certainly as we're getting into our summer season and our camps and clinics and stuff like that going on, it's coming up a lot, certainly when talking about what I do on the field of training. And so what we do here at New Generation Lacrosse is we talk about and think about the lacrosse athlete versus the lacrosse player. What's the difference? So in terms of an athlete, I mean, when we work on, we're increasing the lacrosse athlete's potential. What we mean is we're working on increasing first step acceleration. We're working on explosiveness and power and when shooting and passing, and also helping to decrease injuries or increase injury prevention or preventing injuries. Versus the lacrosse player, which is thinking about stick work, scooping the ball, passing, shooting, strategic elements of the game in terms of spacing on offense and sliding on defense and zones and stuff like that. And so, when we think about, geez, he's a good lacrosse athlete, he's got good separation speed, he's got a good first step, he's got quick feet, good agility, he can move well on the field, he's got a hard shot. When we think about the good lacrosse player, we think about he's got athleticism. However, we think about, geez, he's really mentally understands the game, he knows where to go, he knows where to be, he knows the X's and O's of things, and both have to have good synergy in order to work. But here at New Generation Lacrosse, we specifically think about the lacrosse athlete, and then we certainly do get into the lacrosse player side of things. And so one thing I hear a lot about is player development. Well, what's player development? That's the aspect of understanding the game, working on stick skills and individual skills, so on and so forth. Athlete development, which we work on, is what helps increase speed, movement, agility, quick feet, stuff like that, as I've already mentioned. So, think about that. Are you going to a camp or a clinic this summer that's working on player development? Great. You should also think about, okay, how am I going to improve as a lacrosse athlete? Because if you don't have the movement skills to be quick, be fast, decrease injuries, be explosive, that is not going to help you be an increased lacrosse player in the sense of the strategic aspects of the game, stick work, so on and so forth. So my view is that you need a little bit of both, and that you need to be the athlete in order to make the player happen. Good players can get by because of the mental side of the game. Good athletes can really allow themselves to excel and open up that many more opportunities with the sport of lacrosse. So, one comment that a good buddy of mine, client, makes and always says at the end of some of his blogs and stuff like that is, so what are you going to be doing this summer? I'm getting better. So I challenge you for that. What are you doing this summer? Whether it's the camps and clinics that you go to, what are you doing to get better? You're getting better. You're working on your athleticism, and you're going to work on your player skills. I'm Len Haggerty from New Generation Lacrosse.